Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Jacksonville. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Thornton Kincaid. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down. On the ground, here's the 4th round pick from the April draft. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation? This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It is 3rd and long. 56. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's going to be caught. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, lock.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their 1st play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
On red.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough. But now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked up by Matt Milano.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Handoff here, up the middle, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken in and the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Red on red.
A first down throw for Lawrence. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
1st and 10
Red,
at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's Dobbs open left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Travel like a Ron, I'm a traveling man. LAX, I'm the Baltimore.
Hey, Ron, Silver.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down. for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Hey, Lion! Hey, here we go.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That's complete to his running back, Facial Chutin. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Decent 24.
Now here's Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Hey, go!
To throw is Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll run. It's from for Virginia Tech, Facial Chutin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Okay, ready? Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Here's Lawrence. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Red on red. Here we go.
Lawrence going to keep this himself. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Back to throw. Lawrence. And this will pay off. It is caught. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will level things out at 7 apiece. Peralta, 7 apiece. And the kick's away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bills. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Pass's kick is good, and the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken around the 11. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. It's 2nd down.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, hot.
Now Lawrence. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They face 2nd down and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. It is Jordan Lewis who's brought him down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his man, that's Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
It's a gain of 11.
Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Buffalo.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to the ground. The Jaguars have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On red.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Hey, 30 left. Hey, I'm gun. Red.
Lawrence. One side, caught by Hunter. And he's taken down up past the 35. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Tomato. Done.
To throw is Lawrence. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
2nd and 10.
Hey, lion. Hey, son. Go. Here we go, son.
Lawrence. Now he'll air one out. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hot. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Here we go.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Hey, Silk.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
ETN ahead to the pistol. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Decent 24.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Silver.
They go play action for Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Bills, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Bills, 1st down.
Regular. Half 85. Out.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Great job.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
We'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
All right, let's go. Hey, danger. Jack. Alert!
Once again, it's ETN. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now a 3rd and 2.
On red.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 2.
Lisa 24. Turn. Here we go.
4th quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by ETN.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey.
Run the toss here to ETN. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
3rd down, they go with Bigsby. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Fred on red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Allen working from the pistol. The throw here is complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's in. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
This run straight ahead for ETN. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger. Zach.
Still right once more with ETN. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
It is 3rd and 10.
Hey, easy, route. 11. Hey, Ginger, Zach.
They'll run. It's ETN. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing 4th down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is caught by Washington. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, here's ETN. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So a road win here for the Bills. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.